I'm a longtime old school RuneScape player playing through modern RuneScape as an Iron Man to see if modern RuneScape is, well, good again. My current mission? Complete every quest in the game without any guides or the wiki. Jolly, welcome back to another episode of Is RuneScape Good Again? And today we are going to be taking on the quest Beneath Cursed Tides. This quest was selected by my Discord channel. If you want to join the Jolly Discord, it's linked down below. It takes place in the ambiguous age, and I just have no idea what the hell this is going to be about. So we're going to take that on together. And by the way, moving forward in this series, I am live streaming all of my unguided questing. So that way you get the full, raw, authentic experience. If you want to catch me live, the stream schedule is linked down below in my Twitch link. But of course, if you can't make the live stream and you don't want to sit through hours and hours of me being confused, you'll always get the full edited videos here on the channel. But you can get access to those full live stream recordings over on my VOD channel. I'll leave that link somewhere up here. Before we hop in though, I gotta give you a quick update on the skills. Check it out. Check where I've been here in Menaphos, working on leveling up my Menaphos reps. I've got my worker district halfway through level 5 to almost level 6, where I'll get access to the bank chest. And I really want to try out some fire making with the big bonfire in the worker area. But damn, this rep takes a long time to get up. I got all the other reps up to level 2. And I've just been fishing and depositing here, but I've not just been fishing with any old rod. I've been using my fish-o-matic that I made through invention, and check out my invention level, 39. And that's because I have been siphoning out the power after I level up the fishing rod as much as I can. I've gone through 2 full siphonings so far, and I just got started here on my 3rd work through of leveling the rod back up. I already can tell I have a lot more of these siphoning experiences to come in the future as I continue this rep grind. But with that, I've also gotten my fishing up to 81 right now and probably a few more levels to go. But overall, just having a really chill AFK experience here. I've been here literally for like the last 2 days as I'm working on editing down my VODs and everything like that. But that's all I've got as far as the skilling updates go. Let's get into the questing. All right, so today we're doing Beneath Cursed Tides. You just need a few free inventory spaces. Isn't this interesting how RuneScape text works? Like this quest says just a few free inventory spaces, but other quests will say like 6 free inventory spaces. Like sounds so casual. Yeah, just a few inventory spaces. No other game has like that kind of casual writing that's just so inconsistent between quests. Like that required item section is usually just a list. You know, it should say like 2 inventory spaces, just a few inventory spaces. What does that mean? It's just fascinating. 2015 quest, and we don't need anything else other than just a few inventory spaces. So I'm gonna bring my necro gear because I already have it on. Looking fly in the T70. Can you not agree? Can you not agree with the Thieving Cape? Honestly, the Thieving Cape blends very well with this. So let's go ahead and head on over. Off to the Wizard's Tower we go. And I must preface this again. I have no idea what this quest is about. So let's find out. One of my favorite parts about the RS3 journey as an old school player is not really playing through the old quests, the ones that are familiar in both games, but trying out the RS3 specific quests. When RS3 decided to really carve its own path and go there. So quests like this really, really get me excited. I guess they all get me excited, but I really like the RS3 originals so far. And especially going back to the Wizard's Tower here, the Rune Mysteries and Rune Memories quests. Yo, if you have not done those, if you're an old school player, you have not done those, you are doing yourself a disservice. You can do it really early on in your journey. Amazing quests, dude. Chills just thinking about them, honestly. Who are we talking to here? Let me see here. Wizard Myrtle at the fountains in front of the Wizard's Tower. Oh, here we go, Wizard Myrtle. I remember seeing him and seeing this quest icon on my mini-map way back 5 months ago when I was doing Rune Mysteries and Rune Memories. How fun, how cool. Let's do it. Well met, traveler. What's that you're doing? Oh, this? I specialize in a type of magic based on the manipulation of water. I'm just practicing my technique. Okay, Katara. My name's Myrtle. I'm a hydromancer. You mean waterbender? Nice to meet you. Are you a member of the Wizard's Tower? You might say I'm affiliated, but I'm just visiting, really. I'm in need of some help. Perhaps you'd be able to lend a hand? What is it you need help with? Well, it's quite sad, you see. I lost contact with my old mentor, a wizard by the name of Tarova. He lived on an island a stone's throw from here, but it seems to have completely vanished. Wait, the island vanished? What happened to it? The locals knew it as Tutorial Island. Oh, what? They said that it sank into the ocean and disappeared beneath the waves, never to be seen again. A callback to Tutorial Island? Okay, RS3. Why did they call it Tutorial Island? That's funny. That's if you were a new player to RS3 and you've never done Tutorial Island. They actually have the option there. I gotta read what it says. I have to. It was once a place where all new adventurers started their travels. They would learn the basics of various skills before leaving the island. The inhabitants were all tutors that specialized in different areas. Hence the name Tutorial Island. No one even knows what happened to the inhabitants. Everyone just assumes the worst. What? I've been studying the art of hydromancy for years now, developing an underwater breathing spell that would allow me to dive down to the island and find out exactly what happened. So why do you need my help? A little embarrassing. Ironic, really. I've got a crippling fear of deep water. If you could go down there to the sunken island for me and find out Tarova's fate, I'd be eternally grateful. What do you say? Yeah? Going underwater? I mean, we're going underwater in RuneScape? I've barely done that in old school. Thank you, this is great news. There are still some finishing touches that I need to make to this spell, but there's something you can do in the meantime. What do you mean by finishing touches? Oh, you know, just tweaks here and there. Nothing to worry about. I've only tested it on rats so far, but I'm sure it'll be fine. You know, a lot of people in the fitness and health space, which I'm deep into, will often call on data used on the study of rats to justify things for humans. And a lot of people who don't realize that, they'll just say that, you know, it's a rat study, but it'll work in humans. And very often, it's not quite the case. There are some good reasons to use rat studies, you know, for comparisons to humans, but they're rats and we're humans. You know what I mean? Now, I've managed to track down the only known survivor of the original Islanders, a man named Vanica. Well, I was going to say Vanica, the Slayer, we see him in Edgeville all the time. When she said that all the inhabitants were gone, I was like, well, wait a second, Vanica's still here. Yeah, I know Vanica. He's a Slayer Master. Ah, well, it seems I found the right person for the job then. Really, Vanica has been hard at work to earn himself the title of Slayer Master since leaving the island. You'll find Vanica in Edgeville, see if he knows anything about the fate of the island or if anyone else survived. Wow, this is already such an interesting quest. I mean, what is more iconic, even to the old school folks, of Tutorial Island? We're gonna learn about, like, the future of it. It reminds me of all the past and future stuff we heard about the Wizard's Tower. It's demolished, or it's, you know, it's ending of the original Wizard's Tower and the rebuilding of this new one, really setting the stage for modern RuneScape lore. You know, I love this stuff. So let's go to Edgeville then and talk to Vanica, who we are very familiar with. He was our primary Slayer Master for quite a while. Plus, I pass him every time I want to go cut some yew trees, or pull the lever to go to the wizards, the mage bank for my law runes for the week. I wanted to ask you about Tutorial Island. You used to live there, didn't you? You're not wrong. I was an instructor there back in the day. Do you know anything about what happened to it? Terrible thing. Terrible. The whole island just slipped under the ocean, taking all my friends, my family, with it. How can an entire island just disappear like that? It's not right. Were you there when it happened? It happened sometime after I left the island to become a Slayer Master. To begin with, I just thought I'd lost contact with everyone, but I'll remember the fateful day I received word of the incident for the rest of my life. How does he wield a two-handed sword in one hand? I'm curious. Ha! You're not the first to ask me that question. It's a special style of swordsmanship I developed over many years. Perhaps I will teach you sometime. Is his sword a two-hander? Wow, it really is. Look at that. In World of Warcraft, we call this Titan's Grip, where you can wield two-hander weapons. As a specialization within the warrior class, Titan's Grip came out in 2008 with Wrath of the Lich King, and it was freaking awesome. You're like wielding two-handed weapons. It was crazy, and clearly he was way ahead of the time. All right, well, let's continue. Now it's my turn to ask the questions. Why have you come here, and what interest have you in Tutorial Island? Well, I was sent by a wizard named Myrtle. She's created an underwater breathing spell Wants me to go down to the island and find out what happened. She must be a wizard who's been asking after me then. People don't talk around here. What makes her so interested in the island? She claims Charova was her mentor. Everyone assumes the worst, but she seems to hold out some kind of hope. Oh, Charova was the guy who teaches you the magic spells on the island, right? I'm not allowed myself to entertain the thought of anyone surviving. So you intend to go down to the island? Yeah, I do. Then I will accompany you. I must see what became of my friends. Where will I find Wizard Myrtle? She's waiting by the fountains outside of the Wizard's Tower, practicing her water magic. And I will meet you there, adventurer. I won't be long. Just have a quick Slayer task to finish off first. Okay. So Vanica is coming with me. Also, look at his model. He actually got the upgraded face model. A lot of the other NPCs haven't. His new model is badass. His tattoos are cool. When are we going to get RuneScape tattoos? Let's go ahead and head back then. Again, I'm not looking at chat right now, so feel free to chat amongst yourselves. You can see the chat on the screen. I can't see that on my screen personally, so it's only for your eyes only. Feel free to talk about, you know, whatever you want to talk about. You can even share your own little spoilers there or whatever. Again, I'm not looking at the chat at all, so you can say whatever you want to, and I think it's going to be good for the YouTube watchers when I cut this down into the actual episode. It's going to be good for the YouTube watchers to kind of see, like, I don't know, the little fun chat things you guys say, you know, when I inevitably screw up or whatever. Look at that. Look at that transition. Beautiful. Also, what are we sipping on, folks? What are we sipping on? I'm coming to the end of my coffee. It's getting a little cold. I might have to go make another cup because I think we're getting into some juicy goodness. Look at that. Vanica's here now. So, hold up. If Vanica's here, does this mean I'm in a different, like, stage of the game? Like, could other players come through right now, or am I in my own little, like, shard instance? Because I see another player down there, but would he see Vanica here too? Or how am I the only one able to see him here? I don't really know how that all works, but it's cool that it works that way. A whole island vanishing, almost entirely unnoticed. There's just something fishy about all this. Ah, Jolly Austin, you made it. I see you two have gotten acquainted. Ah, Myrtle here was just telling me why she can't go and investigate the island herself. You mean because of her fear of deep water? Yes, a hydromancer who's scared of water. Real thigh slapper, that one. That's great writing. Yes, all right. I think we've got enough amusement out of that one today. I'm sorry. Really, it's just a little ironic is all. It won't be so ironic when I submerge you in water and suspend you 10 feet in the air. Okay, it's only jesting, lass. Right back at you. You should have seen your face. All right, if you two are finished flirting, I'd love to know what the plan is. Flirting? Me? I want to know what the plan is as well. The plan? This is cute. This is... that is a little flirtatious now that I think about it. The plan is to go to Mudskipper Point. It should be a smooth swim down to the island from there. Not too many rocks to navigate. Once we're all there, I can explain everything to you and tell you a little more about the underwater breathing spell. Any questions? Nope, we're ready to go because I know exactly where Mudskipper Point is. You might be thinking, Jolly, how do you remember Mudskipper Point? Well, for the T50 Necro armor, you need to get Mogre flippers. For whatever reason, I was so lucky to rely on my old school knowledge because there is nothing in RS3, in the quest log, or anywhere to guide you to talk to Skippy over here for Skippy and the Mogres, the mini quest that unlocks Mogres to slay. If you don't talk to him and you go over here, because you use fishing explosives to get him out of the water. That's how it is in old school too. But if you don't talk to him, it won't let you do it here. And I couldn't for the life of me figure out why I couldn't do this. And so I just happened to again remember from old school. I was like, wait a second, there was a mini quest for this, but it wasn't in the quest log. So anyway, I hope RS3 adds that to the quest log to give some people some guidance on how to get some ogres without going to the wiki. Look, they're both here. Okay. You know, I gotta say, Wizard Myrtle's stance is a little funny. The waterbending looks really cool. I think that looks sick. But her idle... Look at that idle stance. Really? This is what we're working with? They should change that. Ooh, it would be a lovely spot for a picnic, don't you think? Hello? Oh, Jolly. I didn't see you there. We were just discussing the plan of action. Yeah, sure. We have a task to focus on. Now, I've managed to get the spell working, and on humans, I hope. Well, you will be the first human trials. But I'm very confident there won't be any side effects. The only issue is that it draws power from the wizard's tower in order to work. So I'm afraid it will only work in this bay. You won't be able to use it anywhere else. Okay, that sounds fine. Okay, let's do this. Glad we're all in agreement. If you have other underwater breathing methods, let me know which you plan to use, and we'll get you both ready to begin your descent. I don't think I have anything. Like fishbowl helmet? I don't have anything like that. You should unequip your weapons before you go. Oh, dude. RuneScape and its inability to just unequip things for you. So many things. I have to go through this whole dialogue again because it won't just auto unequip my weapons. It is so... There's been so many instances of that. Tears of Guthix with Juna. When I was using the rowboats, whether it was the Easter event or in the city of go through all those dialogue boxes. Oh, you got to remove your weapons. Then do all the dialogue boxes again. I'm going to swim down to the cave where I used to be stationed, Jolly. I must find out what happened to my old mate, Dezig. Is he the range tutor? Meet there once you've explored a while. Be careful. You too, Vanica. We're going to Tutorial Island! Oh my gosh, okay, here we go! Whoa! Holy crap, look at this! Dude, it's modernized Tutorial Island, underwater! Look at this, you got like the banquet hall thing, everything's just floating here. Nice, I'm sure it's all horribly rotten, but it's a cool design. I love that it's all just kind of floating there. Wow, check it out. And look at the swimming animation we have here. So I wonder if I'm gonna have to go through all of the same like tutorial stuff as before. The door is locked. Perhaps you can find a key somewhere. Oh, there's a... Okay. Oh, look at this. Message in a bottle. Curse this wretched island. May it sink to the bottom of the ocean along with all its inhabitants. May they never leave its watery borders and be forced to live out the rest of their lives as hideous sea creatures. Yes, they will learn my true power. Insolent tutors. How dare they try to confine me to this island, trying to force me to complete their menial tasks in order to leave. It was my own blasted experimentation with portals that landed me here in the first place. Oh, interesting. It boggles the mind that these peasants would try to make me cook shrimp on a fire. I am Hector Vivian. I'm a dark wizard, for crying out loud. I cook with fire spells. Oh, and that combat tutor attempting to make me wield a bronze dagger? I am a dark wizard. I will not wield a puny butter knife. I hear he's leaving the island. How unfortunate that he will not get to enjoy the same watery fate as his friends. Whoa. And yes, what a delicious idea. The curse will only be breakable by one last adventurer completing their ignominious tasks. How delightful. A glimmer of hope, but no one will ever venture to this pitiful island ever again. They will all spend the rest of their days at the bottom of the sea. Okay. So what we have here is a dark wizard, which we see those all the time in game. Most iconically, just outside of the walls of Varrock. Practicing teleportation experimentation and ending up on the island. And being so stubborn that he won't do the tasks, and so he can't leave the island. Because he's just too stubborn to do it. Because he's a dark wizard, he's not going to cook with fire, he's not going to use a dagger. And so, because he's so stubborn, he decides to just destroy the whole island anyway. You know what? I feel like I know some people in real life who would have done that too. Definitely not the course of action that any sane person would take, but look at that, we find a key at the bottom of the bottle. There it is, there's our key. So an evil wizard cursed the island, and only one last adventurer completing it can break the curse. Maybe some of the islanders are still alive. What a nice way for RuneScape to summarize that for someone who doesn't want to read the 3 pages. I gotta say though, for you guys that haven't done all of your quests yet, reading the little books, not everything, but like if a book comes into play here that's a few pages long, they've all been worth the read. One of the most iconic reads, oh my god, I'm getting chills just thinking about it. Whoa, 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 whoa. It was the book in The Haunted House, Broken Home, where you read about the homeowner like forgetting about his kid in the tower. Dude, Do you see these chills? That was, and I wouldn't have gotten, I wouldn't remember that if I hadn't taken the time to read the book. So anyway, y'all should read the book, or like read your quest books. I gotta say, the new character models look especially eerie underwater like this. I mean, look at that face. That's a face only a mother could love. It'd be cool if they just added in one face model with underwater where you maybe like blow up your cheeks or something, but that lifeless gaze, I honestly wish it was the old player models in times like this. What do you think? Okay, let's get out of here. You open the door with the key you found, okay? Tutorial Island, look, there's fishies everywhere. Talk to fish. Look at the skybox here. Look at the whole environment. Wow, check it out. Bryna, who? You're alive. Oh, sorry. I've not seen anyone come through these parts in years. I'm sure there was something I'm supposed to say. It feels like a forgotten memory, though. Your clothing sure is fancy. I've not seen the likes of that before. Most people come through here back in the day wore that horrendous green clothing. Never really understood the fashion back then. The classic Bob look with the tan shirt and the green pants. Iconic. Or isn't it a Conor McGregor look? Didn't he do that unironically, dressed up as Bob from RuneScape? You've been down here so long, I've come to try and save you. Have you tried swimming to the surface? The surface? I've tried to swim up, towards the sun, but no matter how hard I kick my legs, I never seem to get past a certain point. Anyway, at least I have my friends to talk to down here. A prawn appears to crawl out of a shell on Bryna's shoulder. Oh, I know, only 2 legs. Yes, of course, I almost forgot. I'm supposed to teach you the skills you need to survive. First up, the most basic survival skill of all, making a fire. Yeah, but I already know how to make a fire. Please do not interrupt me, Jolly. As I was saying, the most basic of survival skills is making a fire. Your first task is to light one for me. She pulls out a rotten hatchet and a soaked tinder box. Ooh, creepy! Okay, I have my own. Oh, come prepared, have we? Right then, I'll keep these fine tools for the next person. How do you expect me to light a fire here? We're underwater. So we are. Well, the most important thing is that you cook a shrimp. You should find some swimming around the area. It's fine, Gerald. You're a prawn, not a shrimp, silly. Now then, you must cook me a shrimp before continuing through the island. You may go no further until the task is complete. Oh, well, I guess if I'm to break the curse, I'll figure it out. Okay, we have to figure out how to cook a shrimp here. Oh, look at this. Cook shrimp steam vent. Do I have a shrimp? So I don't even have one here. Oh, look at this. Catch shrimp. So, okay, I grabbed a shrimp. Oh, interesting. So that was easy. I thought I was going to need some sort of apparatus. Can I just cook it here? Boil the raw shrimp? Look at that. Boiled shrimp. Nice. We did it. Okay, that's pretty easy. Great Sarah Delman's beard, what have you done? What? Nobody, I mean, nobody has ever cooked a shrimp the first time before. Isn't there a small chance you can cook the shrimp the first time? I'm pretty sure there's at least a small chance. Did you buy this from one of those dodgy bank sales? No, I cooked it over there on the steam vent. Well, I'm afraid to complete my first task, you must bring me a burnt shrimp first. It's the way it's always been. Oh my gosh, dude. But, no buts. Get cracking. What the hell, dude? That is funny. Okay, so I have to burn it. Can I just cook it again? Burn the boiled shrimp. The vent doesn't seem hot enough. Oh. Okay. Well, I see. Here we have a conundrum. All right, let's look around here. Interact with boulder. Ooh, I wonder if I plug this up if it's going to make the steam hotter. Perhaps? There doesn't seem like a suitable lever. So we need to make something. Oh, chop dead tree. Ah, perhaps we chop. We're using a bronze axe for whatever reason. The tree floats away before you can grab it. What? Okay, hold on. So there's some seaweed over here, though. Let me cut the seaweed. Oh, this is a great quest to do Unguided, y'all. I love this. Use strong seaweed, perhaps on the tree to tie it down or something? Nothing interesting happens. Let me try to chop down the tree again. Maybe use the seaweed on it. Oh, look, you managed to use the seaweed to snag one of the tree branches. Okay, there we go, cool. So now I should be able to use this branch maybe on the boulder to lever it. Nice, look at that. The steam vent roars as the pressure increased. And there we go. Now we should be able to use our boiled shrimp on there to get them to be cooked, burnt. Yes. The super hot vent incinerates the already cooked shrimp. Oh no, it looks like you've burnt that one. Yeah, sure. I mean, I know that shrimping ain't easy, but let's try again. Catch another one and make sure you don't overcook it this time. So she's just on autopilot, which is, by the way, why most people get unhappy in life and feel like life is falling away from them, is when you go on autopilot. Try to catch yourself in life when you find that you're on autopilot mode, for whatever reason. Just things that you do where you're like, wait, why am I doing that? Just because I've always done that? I don't mean to do that. It's like you drink a bunch of soda. It's like you just, you crack open a can in the morning. That's just what you always done. Catch yourself. Wait a second. I'm on autopilot mode. What am I doing? Anyway, boil the raw shrimp. Lovely. That's cooked to perfection. What do you think of that, Gerald? Oh, shush. Jolly. You've completed my task. Now you can move on to the next one with Chef Lev. I wish you the best of luck. Off we go. What a fun twist on Tutorial Island so far. This has been so cool. And you're going through the same path you would before. Out the gate, down the stairs. Oh, we can go over the hill there, I guess. Wait, what the hell's this out here? Look at this. There's someone down here. Who Creek? What the hell? Is this a real player? Yeah, he's in a clan. Wow. My thieving level's higher than his. Wow, look at this. Just a large jellyfish out there. I guess I'm going to go talk to the cook tutor here first. I'm sure we're going to have to go out here for something. Look at, wow, look at the character model here for the master chef. That's a pretty cool model. Well, well, a new face. That's something of a rare sight these days. Your friend Bryna told me you were having all the problems you're having. I think I can help, but I'll need you to take me through one of your cooking classes first. It's been a while since someone has sought my culinary teachings. How does making bread underwater work anyway? Aha! No one makes bread anymore. It's so last age. Everyone is far more healthy options like salads. First, I'll need you to fetch some of my specially delicious seaweed from outside. It's the basis of any good sea salad. Once you have that, we can get started. You guys sure do like seaweed down here, don't ya? It's the most versatile ingredient around. Lev hands you a small music box. What's this for? So here's the thing. A rather large and angry-looking jellyfish seems to have taken a liking to my seaweed. Okay, but that still doesn't answer the question of the music box. Ah, yes. Well, I'm hoping that the music might be used to make the jellyfish a little less on edge. Also, I'm totally scared of it, if I'm honest, which is where you come in. So you want me to risk my life at the tentacles of an enraged jellyfish with nothing but a music box that might calm it down? Exactly. Okay, fine. Weird. So, interesting that it says closed door. An open door for it's got the quest icon on there. Suspicious. Let's, I guess, looking at the music box, you notice it has 3 handles. Turn the first handle. Listen to the calming sounds of the music. Okay. Oh, is this where the music comes in? I can't hear it very well. Do you guys hear that? It's the old... I have chills. It was the old RuneScape music.
Eagle tried to stop your hearts, place your foes apart, anchor apart. They struck without delay, but Unguided slay made him look a total moron.
What the hell? Turn the second handle. Oh, this is one of my favorites. Play me more beautiful sounds. This sounds like Alien Foods music. And I love it has that like bit of a quiet or like music box sound. It's not perfectly clear. Wow. What a great piece. I've not felt so relaxed in a long time. That's good to hear. Can I get some of that seaweed now? Oh, sure, go ahead. Just as a jellyfish with the top hat. Very RuneScapey. You take some of the seaweed. It really does look quite appetizing. We should take it back to Chef Lev. It does look appetizing? I don't know about that. Also, it's red seaweed patch, but it's green in our inventory. They could change that to red. That's just a little color change. They should change that. Here's your music box back. Here's your music box back. It seemed to really calm the jellyfish.
God, I was getting worried, I must admit.
I got the seaweed. Fantastic. Go place the seaweed on the table over there and we can get started. You roll the seaweed out on the table. Great. Now that we have the seaweed, I'm going to give you access to my wide variety of caviar to make some delicious sea salads. First, I want you to create something sweet and sour with a bit of spice. Think you can handle that? Sweet and sour with a bit of spice. What the hell? Sweet and sour. All right. Sweet, sour, spicy. I mean, all right. That's pretty basic. Right? Fantastic. That's exactly what I was looking for. Now I want you to create something mellow, yet sour with some bitter undertones. Think you can handle that? Say salty, mellow, bitter. There you go. Okay, I mean, this is like second grade puzzles here. It's not challenging at all, really. And it almost feels like I'm playing a kid's game, in a way. How do they make this better? I don't know. But this feels like a kid's game. I'm not necessarily enjoying this process of it. Spicy with a salty bitterness. It's just, you know, match the words. It's fine. Fantastic. That's exactly what I was looking for. Well done, my friend. Hopefully, what I have taught you will aid your efforts to help us. Good luck. Okay. That got a little lame. And even with the jellyfish with the top hat thing, I'm never a real fan of like random weirdness like that. Like, I don't think the top hat, I'm like, oh, ha, ha, ha. Like, for me, I like things that are really medieval fantasy-esque. That takes me out of it, and it's not a big deal. I did enjoy listening to those old songs. And the way it came out of the sound box with, like, that sound box effect, I thought was really cool. And the sushi roll making there was very much like a kid's game. Did not enjoy that very much. Skybox looks cool, though. Look at those sharks swimming around. Gives a nice, like, ocean scale. I feel like RuneScape always struggles to create like a real sense of scale. I would say, is this even where I'm supposed to be? What am I doing down here? What is this? Climb down ladder? Hey, okay, time for some mining and smithing. It's all green down here now. We're not used to seeing the green down here. Interesting. Greetings, adventurer. I suppose you be here to learn about mining and smithing. Absolutely. I need you to make a bronze dagger. You'll need to mine some tin and copper and use the furnace to smelt it. Any questions? Yeah, how am I supposed to smelt a bar underwater? Underwater? Underwater. Underwater? We're underwater. Haven't you noticed? Underwater? Okay, this isn't going anywhere. I'll find a way to light the furnace on my own. That's all we get from him? That's funny. Okay, well, let's mine some copper. The underwater mining animation looking the exact same. Also, that sound effect was really loud. How is that so loud? Okay, so now we need to figure out how to turn on this furnace. So if we look around, I mean, we've got a pump here. I guess I'll hit operate pump. What's this gonna do? You pump the water out of the furnace, but more rushes in. Okay, so water is going, we have to close this door or something? Dude, jolly with the intuition. Right click, close doors. The importance of right clicking in RuneScape. Operate pump. You pump the water out of the furnace. Okay, now we can light the furnace. You get the furnace going, you should check on its contents. Take contents? Oh, I need to put things in there first. Okay, here we go. So let's just use the soggy ore in there. Make the bronze bar. Close the door. Use the pump. Light the furnace. Take the contents. Bronze bar. Jolly with the strategies. Here we go. You're making good progress. All that's left is to make the dagger. Oh yeah. So I should be able to just smith this normally, right? Bronze dagger, smithed. Boom. Hey, a nice little hammer animation there with the little dust. That was cool. Splendid work, Charlie. I'm sure that dagger will serve you well for many battles to come. You should seek out your next tutor. Simple enough. See, even a puzzle like that, I think is better than like the, can I get a sweet and salty and bitter roll? You know, at least that involved a little bit of problem solving. The other one's not really solving problems. Look, it's Vanica. He's chilling down here. Vanica, have you seen what's happened to the people here? I have. I never imagined there would be survivors, let alone that they would be bound to such a fate. Desik barely seemed to know who I am. It seemed like whatever changed him physically has also affected his mind. How could this possibly have happened? Who could have done this to them? They were cursed by a dark wizard. The only way to break it is to complete each tutor's task one last time. I've already done a few of them. Is that so? Well, if you need to complete every tutor's task, then you'll need to complete mine too. Perhaps I should set you one. Yeah, that makes sense. It does. I've got something a little more interesting than my original task, too. You're a fully fledged adventurer now. I think you're a bit past that using that butter knife. It's about time I taught you how to wield my two-handed swords in one hand. Chills. Chills. Excellent. Like I mentioned before, it's an art which can only be performed with a perfectly balanced blade like mine. Underwater is actually the perfect place to learn to wield the larger blade, as it will relieve some of your weight for you. Let's do it. Tell me more. The water will also help amplify your senses. You must not use your sight, but instead sense sound and movement as ripples in the water. The sensory information will help you determine the opportune moment to strike a deadly blow. Choosing a wrong moment is extremely costly. With a large weapon, as recovery is much harder. Understand? Yes, senpai. Yes, senpai? RuneScape just casually squeezing that in there? That is hilarious. Okay, when you're ready to begin the task, enter the arena and pick up my spare sword and shield. Don the blindfold I've wrapped around the hilt. Use only your senses to dispatch every giant sea rat that comes at you. Interesting. Okay, let's get into the gate. Spare sword and shield. Oh, here it is in the begin combat training. Is my screen gonna go black? Whoa. Check it out. You close your eyes and begin to listen to your deepest senses. Train to wield Vanika's two-handed sword in one hand. Use only your senses to react to ripples and I couldn't read that! And the seaweed's in the way! Empty your mind. Focus on the sensory information you're receiving. What the hell is this? These core... I can't read! These core focuses should be amplified whilst underwater. Your movements will be slower, but you will... The key to... It's going too fast. The key to mastering a larger blade is not through strength alone. What the hell is this? You must choose your attack carefully, only striking when the moment is right. Dude, look how weird this looks! Feel the weight of the blade and work with it, not against it. Am I supposed to be doing something? What the? I'm just clicking on these? What? This is it? I'm just clicking on these mouse heads? It is a double-edged sword. Okay. Is this it? I'm not supposed to click on the other things. I think he just said sea rats. Just a random ass swordfish back there. It's looking like Donkey Kong 64 swordfish. What? I mean, do I click these two? What am I? Remove the blindfold. Look. Oh wow, looks like we killed all of them, I guess. I don't know about that one, guys. You know. Oh, that was kind of lame. That was kind of lame. I feel like that task could have been improved if the rat heads were moving across your screen and moving fast. Like, seriously, make it a challenge. You can take as long as you need to, but it darts across your screen like this. Or like, you know, instead of bouncing around all slowly. And that little, like, 2D head looked just out of place. It really highlights the inconsistencies in RS design, which I think is really off-putting to a lot of people. I think one of the reasons people love old school so much is how consistent the old school style tends to be. This was just, it looked like I was playing a mobile game for a second, or again, another children's story game. Not really a big fan of that part, in all honesty. But, you know, I can see what they were going for, but it's too forgiving. Make things hard. Make things challenging. You did it. You're a natural. I don't feel like a natural. It felt really easy. It was nothing. Clearly. Who knows, maybe one day you'll wield a larger blade as well as I do. And also, too, it's like, oh, so we don't really learn a skill from that at all. I didn't feel like a powerful warrior at all. Not even in the slightest. You know what would have been a fun way of doing that, too? Is if they had you in the, like, still third-person view, like normal RuneScape playing, but the screen went black, or like almost all the way black, and then you saw like little sonic waves, and you had to like click on the tile, and your character did like a big ol' like swing, and you know, if you didn't get it like within the first couple ticks, you'd miss the rat or something. Something like that would have been, I feel like, more doable. They wouldn't have had to use that funky 2D design animation. I don't know, that was really off-putting, honestly. Now you have the islanders to save. I'm confident now more than ever in your abilities. Go forth and complete the remaining tasks. What will you do? I'm gonna try to speak to Desnik and the others you've already met. Perhaps their tasks has helped to jog their memory a bit. And don't worry, once we reach the shore again, I'll tell you how to wield that sword on dry land. Oh, okay, well, I spoke too soon. There we go. Alrighty, back to the service. So what do we have next? We have the, was there a bank trainer? I don't even remember on Tutorial Island. Oh yeah, the financial advisor, yes. Okay, making money. Quiet. Well, there are 3 basic ways of making money here. Combat, quests, and trading. I will talk you through why each is no longer viable very quickly. Can we skip to the task? Oh, I should have actually said continue. Oh well. Actually, let me see if I can, I want to learn why it's not viable. Let's see. Let's start with combat, as it's probably still fresh in your mind. There are barely any monsters to fight underwater, so it isn't a steady job. Now, the next way to earn money quickly is by quests. Many people in Gillinor have things they need doing, but very few of those are underwater. By getting a high level in skills such as cooking, mining, smithing, or fishing, you can create or catch your own items. No matter the quality of your goods, though, an underwater bank sale is never going to be especially well attended. Well, there's one money-making method I can still think of. The local banker, Jed, God rest his souls, passed away a few years ago, which does leave the bank vault somewhat undefended. What? Figuring out the combination would certainly prove a lucrative venture. I'm sure if you rifle through Jed's notes, you'll find some clues. We're gonna rob the bank? That's what's going down as we're robbing the bank here? Okay, banker's diary. Okay, we have a few entries here. Dear diary, my sister believes I'm going mad on this island. I'm a 30-year-old man talking to a diary. 30? He's younger than me? Jolly is 32, by the way, in case you were ever curious. Maybe I am. She thinks this will help me, though. Dear diary, I spent all day talking to people, but not really talking to them, you know? I suppose you don't. You're an inanimate object. Adventurers come in and we talk, but it all feels so rote. They're not interested in talking to me. They're interested in the contents of their bank. They never take the time to make a connection. So true. Hashtag right-click bank at bank booth, not even talk to the banker. Or right-click bank on banker. Skip the small talk, fellas. Another day, another few dozen adventurers. Today I decided to be proactive and make the first move. I tried to ask a couple of adventurers how they were doing and what brought them to the island, but they didn't seem especially interested in conversation. One adventurer in particular seemed especially annoyed and kept loudly complaining about having to complete tasks. Maybe I should get to know the financial advisor better. I'm worried he'll realize that after working in the same building as him for years that I still don't know his name. Classic, we've all been there. The complaining adventurer from yesterday still traipses through the bank every few hours. It's weird. Adventurers have usually moved on by now. That adventurer is still here, and his mood hasn't improved. He spent an hour yelling about cooking shrimp being beneath him. Oh, it's the Dark Wizard! The Dark Wizard guy. I think Tarova is going to break it to him that he might not have the temperament for adventuring. I hope he takes it all right. I guess we didn't really need to read that, but that was still interesting. Let's see what the memo says. The Bank of Gillinor would like to remind all employees that their birth year is not a secure choice of pin. May be memorable, but it's also guessable and sets a bad example for our customers. That's kind of funny that the bankers themselves would do that. Okay, well, let's keep going through the doors here. Oh, this is to get out to the next area. Let's go in here. Oh, look at this. We got a ladder. Oh, we can't go up it. Huh. What can we do in this room? I don't see anything. There is something fishy. Get it, fishy? Something fishy going on here. The calendar still seems to be on the year 169 of the 5th age. Huh. Banker. Oh! The banker pays you no attention. Okay, can I examine him? Poor fellow. The curse must not have affected him. Oh, wow, he just died. Wait, oh, 30 years old. Wait a second. Y'all. This is how Jolly does his... This is how Jolly does it. He said he's 30 years old. He said he's 30 years old. The year is 169. And the thing said here, people don't use your birth year as your bank pin. So, 169 minus 30 is 139. Is it a 3-digit code? Yeah, there's only 3 of them. Let's go. Come on now. Oh! Oh, yes, dude. There we go. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Look at this. 25 GP. We can area loot. This is why we love area loot in RS3. No need to go around and pick up these little piles of coins or even use a ring of wealth to auto pick them up. you can just use the loot window here and auto loot all. Oh, yeah, got one more. Okay, it's a limited range, but we'll take all those. And do I talk to the financial advisor again? Let's see. I got the vault open. Excellent. I'll go and evaluate your work. Consider your work here done, Jolly. Go and seek the next tutor. Take the east door out of the bank. Wow. This is why no quest is ever gonna stop us. We're never gonna get stopped by a quest. Fun times. I see an NPC over here. Talk to fish. Can I talk to this one before he runs away? Shouldn't talk to strangers. Don't talk to strangers. Strangers bad. Wow. Check out the water running animations here, though. Looks pretty clean. Like, very well done, I'd say. Very authentic, like, water skipping experience. Except, I guess, by the fact that you'd be swimming, you wouldn't actually be weighed down on the ground. Like, unless we have, like, weighted boots on, but I don't think that was part of the spell. Still, I think that's a good swimming animation. I feel like it could have ended up looking really bad. And I think that looks pretty good. Let me talk to this fish. While we devoutin', full time to floatin', under the sea. Ah, I don't know you. To the church door. Brother, wait, there's a... Oh, Theodore's here. What's up, Theodore? You're crazy, dude. Praise Sir Doman, our savior has arrived. My, you certainly look more accomplished than the adventurers we used to get through here. Now then, if I'm not mistaken, you must be the individual who has come to rid us of this terrible, terrible curse. Word speaks quickly around our smart community. Yeah, that would be me. I knew this day would come. Sir Doman spoke to me in my dreams, told me a hero would come if I just keep faith in him. Unfortunately, the prayer book I need to conduct my services floated away some time ago. I'm afraid I just can't help you without it. I'm sure I can find it for you. Any idea where it went? Splendid. What a helpful soul you are. I suggest you start by asking some friends of mine. They might have seen it drifting by. Friends? You mean the other tutors? Oh, no, not them. One must make new friends every now and then. The local fishies, the ones we just talked to. Attend my services, it seems. Most of them have petty crimes they wish to repent for. They are a bit skitterish around strangers, however. Won't talk to you if you don't address them by name. How am I supposed to know their names? Here, take this. Every time I make a friend, I write their name down on this list so I don't forget. We should probably all do that more. It should help identify them. Okay. I'll see if they know anything. Lovely. I held mass not long ago, so they couldn't have strayed too far from the chapel. I already talked to them, and I guess now I can find out... Oh, wow. Look, Maggie, Carp, Betty, and Vince. Already memorized. I already memorized it. Hey, Betty. Oh, wow. I didn't even need to select it. Okay. Hello, stranger. No need to be alarmed. Brother Brace sent me to see if you might have seen his missing prayer book. I haven't seen anything, honest. Ask someone else? Okay. Weird though, I've only seen two of the fish out here. Or fishies, I should call them. Is there a third one? Oh, he was at like the start, wasn't he? Hi, Maggie Carp. Shouldn't sneak up on people like that. Alright, do you know where Brothers Brace's prayer book might be? I didn't do anything. It wasn't me. Go interrogate someone else. Okay, so we saw a fish at the very start of our adventures. Do I need to go all the way back? I feel like I do, because he's red, right? Let me see. No, he's purple. I don't think I talked to a purple fish. What's this out here? Anchor. Is there anywhere else? I can't really click anywhere else here. Can I go back? Can I backtrack myself? It does let me backtrack. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and backtrack all the way back. Oh. Who's that? That's the fish I think I remember seeing. And there's another one. Oh, purple, right here. Here he is. Vince. I don't suppose you have any idea where Brother Brace's prayer book might have gotten to. I think I saw something around the anchor east of the bank. Can I go now? I just inspected that anchor. Wow, what are the odds? Dude, Jolly is crushing this. Also, do I need to search the anchor? There it is. All right. I mean, that was fine. The fish's attitudes are unique. And I did like how it made me have to backtrack a little. I think a little backtracking in quests is totally cool. One small favor. How goes thy search, chosen one? The good news, I found your book. Oh, thank goodness. I knew great Sarah Dolman would bring it back to me. Well, it was me that went out there and found it. Yes, of course, but our Lord was working through you. I'm absolutely certain he brought you here. Sure did. Brother Brace flicks through his prayer book and the key falls out. Aha, there we go. I should really keep my door key in a more sensible place in future. Now I'll unlock the door and you can be on your way. My fellow tutors await the help of the chosen one. Go with faith, my friend. You are walking a righteous path. Join Zamorak. Weird how there's 2 doors here, though. Can we acknowledge this? What the? Why is there 2 doors here? That's a little odd, wouldn't you say? 2 doors to go into a room that has nothing in it. All right. Okay, RuneScape. We must almost be done. Because now, yeah, it's the main. Oh my gosh, it's the mage trainer, and this is going to be it. Wizard Tarova. Welcome, adventurer to be. Are you ready to face your final test? Certainly am. I do love an eager candidate. Wow, look at his model, his character model. That is some really good intricate detailing there on the face and beard. That's like probably one of the best like character models I've ever seen, and I doubt this has been updated with the new character model updates. If it was looking like that in 2015, you must learn to harness the wild forces of magic. You cannot pass this trial until you have cast a magic upon those chicken prisoners. Cast a magic? You must blast them with a strike of air. What do these poor chickens do to deserve this? Each of these chickens has engaged in sprees of crimes unmentionable. To give back to the community by serving the education system is their punishment. Unmentionable? Not even like a little mentionable? Very well, step closer. The largest grain heist in known history was perpetrated by some of these birds. To this day, we still don't know where they hid their bounty. Such great flavor text. So unnecessary, but so great. Okay, then this is all we need to do? Attack chicken? Oh, give him a bubble blast. Wow, with the mind. Whoa. What happened there? Should I just do that to all of them? Let me try that again. Bubble blast. Bubble blast. They're all going away. Oh, I'm floating them all to the surface. They're all respawning. Can I, is it just, do I need more speed? Do I need to click all of them all at once? One tick perfect bubbles? Okay, I think not. So I'm missing something here. Let's just go maybe through this door. Hey now. Now this is a bug. This quest has been around for 11 years and no one's noticed this bookcase is halfway in and halfway out of this house? Time to report a bug. Doing our due diligence. My question is, what are these little like bronze, like these little like metal bars down here by his bed too? What the hell is going on here? Okay, so I still don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do here. Let me talk to him again. Oh, excellent work. Oh, I did it. Well, that was it. I said, consider those chickens tutorialized. Hector Vivian, stop. How dare you try to break my curse? I'm out here where I can see you. It's the dude. It's the Dark Wizard. Oh. Vivian, it's you. You remember me then? Yes, 'twas I who cursed you. Who is this arrogant fool trying to put an end to your punishment? I'm an adventurer. It matters not. I've caught you at the last moment. Your plans to break the curse are foiled. And you've brought Vanica right to me. The final piece of the puzzle. The one who got away. Finally, I can transform him. The curse will be complete. You let him go. Who's gonna make me? I am. Wizard Myrtle! Oh, with the stance. Look, now her arms are normal. Myrtle, what about your fear of... Oh, never mind that now. It's time to make this evil old man pay for what he's done. I will focus a spell to reverse the curse into Vivian. You must overcome him, Myrtle. I have faith in you. I was once a hydromancer like you, Myrtle. Look how far I've come. See where hydromancy has led me. I've perfected my curse since leaving here. You'll be no match for my minions. Jolly, I can only do this with your help. Keep his minions off me and lend me your power when you're able. Lend me your power? What does that mean? What are we doing? Keep his minions off me. What the? Oh, channel the spell? Oh, there we go. What is this? Like, Star Wars ass green. Oh, repel minion. Repel crustacean. Here we go. Okay, oh, nice. I'm helping her win the overall battle. Okay, I repelled the thing. Channel the spell. I'm still channeling. Dude, look at this. It's like the Force versus the dark side. Epic music. Oh, crustacean coming from behind. Yo, the music's pretty epic. The slow finishing battle here looks kind of cool. I mean, it's still pretty simple. I mean, what happens if I don't repel the crustacean? Does it like start to reverse the thing? This part's not really Feels like nothing's really happening to her, whether if I repel these things or not. I like how they're coming out faster, though, here towards the end. That's good. Epic RuneScape music. A nice take on the classic music. Okay, I guess that was it. You must put a stop to him, Jolly. Do I deliver the final blow? That's kind of weird. Look at this. His hitbox is like only at his feet. It's weird. Finish him. No, please don't. No. No. Bloop. Ah, curse you. You won't be casting any more curses from inside that bubble, Vivian. Blasted bubbles. I would have gotten away with it if it wasn't for you meddling. I literally was about to make that joke. I was about to make that joke, and they made it for me. No kidding. I believe the spell was a success, heroes. I was able to save Vanica from the curse and reverse a component of it onto Vivian. Well, he doesn't seem to have 4 legs, so does that mean he's confined to the island forever? Correct, my child. His terrorizing days are over. Damn you all to hell. I will have my revenge, mark my words. Yes, yes. Enjoy your time at the bottom of the ocean, Vivian. You conquered your fear of the deep water, Myrtle. Oh my. I almost forgot. I suppose it's not so bad down here. Okay, that's enough for me, I think. Let's go back to the surface now. I'll round up the other tutors, and we'll be right with you. Whoa, we're swimming up. Wow. Oh! Look at that, like, ending up, like, just dead on shore. Imagine if we just died. That'd be crazy. We did it! Wizard Myrtle's still in her power stance for whatever reason, with her head jutting forward. Looks weird. It wouldn't have been possible without everything you did for us, Jolly. Thank you. I don't know what came over me diving into that water. Aye, lass. You made me feel like a damsel in distress. You saved my hide. Come on, Vanica. You would have done the same for me. Dive to the depths of the ocean to save you? Yes, Miss Myrtle. I believe I... where are the islanders? Shouldn't they be here by now? Jarova should be arriving with them any minute. With the curse lifted, their appearances should be restored when they emerge from the water. Oh, look, here they come. Oh, look at this. They're all here with the old character models. Look at that, the old character faces on these guys, on all of them. Wow. Jarova, I thought I lost you forever. It's so good to have you back. Wow, not only that, but look at Jarova back here. He is still stuck in the old RS3 animations. The ones where our characters would always just be doing this. God, what a weird time for RuneScape, dude. Why would we choose that as the idle animation? So strange. Don't worry, child, I'm here now. I feel like I must have awoken from a hazy dream. There's all this fresh crab floating about. We could have a barbecue to celebrate. Hero, I won't be needing my seaweed patches or fishing spots on the island anymore. You're welcome to them. You'll learn a lot from harvesting them, and we can feed the produce from the giant oyster for some delicious rewards. Oh, the giant oyster. It's like a monthly thing, right? It's like a monthly, that's why we saw a guy down there. Aha. The resources take a month to grow, so you only have to go back and visit every once in a while. Wow. Okay, enough talk. We have lost years to make up for. True, adventurer. You have our gratitude, but we must be off. We'll see you soon, Charlie. If you ever want to revisit the island, come and see me. The fountain's outside the Wizard's Tower. I'll be able to send you back down. Okay, enjoy the fresh air, everyone. Oh! Hey, there it is, everyone. Woohoo, we did it! Wow, you've completed Beneath Cursed Tides. 1,000 combat XP, 5k fishing, 5k cooking. The two-handed sword is a one-handed cosmetic override. I see. Okay. All right. With combat stance and legacy. I see. But wow. So we can go down there then, I guess, and do like the pearl thing. Let's go check that out. Cool. What do I feed it with? You need to feed the oyster both some delicious seaweed and a sea cucumber. Oh, what? Fishing spot. Hold on. Let me see here. Oh, wow. Look at this farming XP. Okay. This is kind of nice. Just like a nice little steady stream of some chill XP while I gather them. Hey, we'll take that. Is this where I go? Fishing spot? What the? 1,500 XP drops. Look at that. Wow, that is really, really good fish XP. Holy crap. Easy scape. It's easy scape. RS3 is easy scape. So if I feed this in here, you feed the oyster. Okay, cool. Come back in 15 days to see what the oyster has for you. I wonder what kind of cool rare things we can get from that. Well, there we go. Now we have something cool to check back on. Nice, easy way to get a little bit of boosted XP for once a month, just to get that dopamine hit in. Good stuff. That was a really fun time. So what do you guys think? Do you guys like this quest? Do you think it's good? Did you enjoy it? Have you done it yet? I feel like that's, since it's an ambiguous one, I'm sure a lot of people haven't even done that one yet. But I'm curious to hear your thoughts. Let me know.